Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your hosts, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Auburn Blitz brought to you by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation.
In Cincy Green, for air that's cool and clean, call on Cincy Green.
Can't beat both those partners. We appreciate them so very much. We are live on location at Lake Martin Pizza in Dayville on Highway 49. And again, we can't thank them enough. And Stacy and Brett are just tremendous people. They run both of these businesses tremendously. I mean, the environment in both. I mean, there's not a cooler place to come and hang out.
No.
I always get excited when I know that we have Lake Martin Pizza on tap.
Yeah, I mean, this place seriously is one of the best places to come and just hang out and chill. And you know, thankfully today the weather is amazing, so we don't need the heaters. But you can see behind me somewhere, they have heaters everywhere in here. So even though it's starting to get cooler out,
yes,
they're going to have the heaters on. So it's not going to be too cold that you can't come and sit out here and eat some pizza.
But this is a perfect day to be outside. I mean, this got in the 70s today. I know we got high school football coming up. And the one in Alex City, they got the roll down plastic.
Yeah, they do. And
then the heater's inside there.
Right.
So you're never going to get cold. So you don't have an excuse to not go to Lake Martin Pizza. I'm going to tell you.
I think it's better than Little Italy.
I think it is.
No question.
I think it is. And it's not because we have a partnership or anything. I'm just telling you that piece or both of those pieces of pepperoni pizza I ate about 30 minutes ago, two of the best I think I've ever had. I'm not kidding. You're
not getting the same price as Little Italy, where you get $8.50. You get 2 slices of pizza and a drink. Where are you finding that lunch deal anywhere?
Nowhere.
Not in Auburn.
No.
And
it's just phenomenal pricing.
Yeah.
And of course, all the different types of pizzas and stuff that they have, but they got the garlic dots, they got the Senna dots, all the good stuff. And so anyway, we will talk more about Lake Martin Pizza as we move along, but we are here and Auburn football, obviously top of mind. You got Auburn basketball coming up Sunday against the number 1 team in the country. I mean, you're playing the number 1 team in the country in Birmingham in a neutral site, but it's going to be packed with Auburn people.
I mean, it has to be. This is in Birmingham, their backyard. It's the same as when they are over in Atlanta, whatever. So, I mean, it's going to be a really great environment for Auburn to play in. And again, this is going to be the toughest matchup that they've had this early into the season. And so it's only going to be just as difficult leading out and then going into conference play. I mean, it's going to be the start of a lot.
Well, and you got coming off 3 games where you scored in the 90s. And so that's a positive, yeah. But you're playing a team that's only giving up 70 points a game, average 70 points a game.
Right. And Auburn, you know, they are giving up more points than they are. But, I mean, it is a matter of how is the defense going to respond, and are they going to be, you know, playing 110% the entire 40 minutes of the game, because it is going to be a lot more defense than they've had to play. I mean,
well, and they're going to have to expend a lot of energy on offense too to get a shot, because Houston, they have probably the best defensive team in the country, and they try to muscle you up, physical you. They try to make it a rock fight type game, similar to Tennessee. Those two teams have, like Kelvin Sampson, that's his MO, is to make it very physical, to make it hard for you to create a shot. So you're not going to have a lot of wide open looks, and you know Auburn's going to have to drive the basket. I do think that's a positive for Keyshawn Hall.
Absolutely.
That's what he thrives on.
He's going to be getting to the goal a lot more with these free throws, because, I mean, you saw how much he had just this last game, and I
think he started off, he was at 6 for 6 shooting.
Yeah.
Ended up 7 of 10, but like he was, and again, driving to the basket, drawing contact. And here's the difference, though. When he drives to the basket against Houston, he's going to be taking hard shots. He's going to be hitting the floor, and they're going to try to say, hey, you want to come drive in here? You're going to pay for it. So Auburn's very familiar with Houston. They played each other several times over the last couple of years. So nobody's really like, even Kevin Overton, when he played for Texas Tech, they played Houston out there. So even though Tahad's only returner, like they're familiar with the style of play with Houston and what Kelvin Sampson likes to put on the floor.
Right. It's also going to be nice to have Keyshawn Murphy back in the game.
Yes.
I mean, he's a little banged up, so hopefully he's not going to be still in any pain where he can give all of his, effort that he can. But that'll be good to have him back so they can go a little bit bigger guys out there.
Well, I'm telling you, I think, when you look at it from a standpoint of holding him out the last couple of games, allowing him to get back to closer to full strength, that has concerned me. When you look at the struggles he had with his knee the last time he was out there, and again, you got to get. He is the lone ranger inside for Auburn as far as a big man and somebody you can rely on this year. Now, I know, look, Emeka Oporum, very impressed with his outings the last couple of times, but he's not built to play 25, 30 minutes yet and go in there and push people around. He's thin. He does give you length. He is a rim protector, but Auburn doesn't have a lot of depth inside at the 5 position.
Yeah, this is the time that you've been really missing Janai Broom and Dylan Cardwell.
No doubt.
In there. Especially their veteran experience there on the team. And so it's definitely going to be a challenge, but nothing that I don't think Stephen Pearl already knew going into this season.
Yeah, I think he knew exactly what he was getting with this roster. He was able to retain the roster, which was massive as far as when he took over. A lot of those guys had an opportunity to get in the portal, namely Keyshawn Hall. And Keyshawn Hall, I told you this a million times. I know you're tired of me saying this, but thank God that guy didn't get in the portal.
Yeah.
Because this team, although it's got great pieces, you take Hall off this team and you really start scratching your head on trying to find somebody that can really create and generate offense like he can.
Yeah, I was going back and I was re-listening to his SEC media days when I went over there and was able to talk to him a little bit. And he's definitely very energetic, and he's somebody that I honestly was not expecting him to have a lot of character when I went over to go talk to him. I kind of thought he was just going to be a little bit quiet. No, I mean, he's got a lot of character and energy, and that's something that obviously brings a lot to the program and the locker room. He's also somebody that wants to get better and doesn't think that just because he's the one scoring the most points that he can't learn more. You know what I mean? And so that's something that I really noticed, that he's willing to take criticism, whether it's from his teammates, obviously the coaches, but he's a very coachable person that takes that feedback. And I saw that on Tuesday night against Wofford. Like I saw him getting some feedback from one of the other guys out there.
Right.
And he took that, and you saw it the next time they came down on offense, the way that he played. I was like, okay, he actually listened. He wants to get better. One of his goals was to have 4 or 5 assists. Last night, or on Tuesday, he had 6.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He's really making an effort to make himself better, but also the other guys on the team.
Yeah, I was up in the ceiling at Neville, and you were on the floor. And so your perspective a lot different than mine. I get a bird's eye view to kind of see plays develop and all, and they're more right up in front of you. Just kind of, you sent that text, and I didn't see that. I don't get a chance to see that interaction like you did, and I thought that was impressive. That you got guys on the team that they're not calling each other out and pointing the fingers about what you didn't do right, but they're saying, hey, maybe wake up a little bit, see where things are. I'm here. We're here to help each other. We're here to make each other better as a team. So you got to remember, everybody, this team's still learning to play together.
They're learning each other, and you can really, honestly, I saw a big difference on Tuesday of just the way that they interacted with each other and the way that, still responding with the coaches and stuff. Something else I saw is that Coach Williams is the last one to sit down on the bench. He's whether they're going out on offense or defense,
Right.
he's sitting there saying, hey, good job, go out there, you take it all. I mean, and we know that I love Coach Williams.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. He's about as good as it gets. Seriously.
But I mean, that's still a big thing that you got the coaches learning each other too.
You absolutely do. I think it's all part of this, and that's why playing a tough schedule early, and Auburn's got a tough schedule early before you even get into, the SEC play. You got a really, really good opportunity to see who you are as a team and grow from each game. You saw Alabama play Purdue last night, and Purdue went into Alabama and got the win. They're a very good basketball team. They were number one, and then Houston flipped them, and they took over the number one spot. But Purdue, again, returning 6 guys off last year's roster. I know in the past you go 6, but Auburn returned 1.
Yeah.
So this is a brand new start overall for this team. New coach, new players, all the things. So great opportunity to go against a veteran in Kelvin Sampson and what Houston brings to the table. And you play in Birmingham. It's going to be a lot of Auburn people there. And Auburn was so good in neutral site games last year. Now, I know this is a totally different group, but in neutral site games, they really did a great job of being able to jump out on teams early and kind of dictate the pace of the game. Not sure they'll have that opportunity Saturday, but let's see if they can go toe-to-toe 40 minutes with a really good Houston team.
Yeah, and, Sunday's going to be Sunday and Tuesday. Well, I guess not even Sunday, but Tuesday's going to be one of the last home games for, a big stretch.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have very many home games.
Yeah, they just got the NC State game coming back on December the 3rd, and then they have one December 29th. Everything else is either in the Las Vegas tournament or the Indianapolis game against Purdue or wherever.
So this will be nice to have these two games that are, one being home and one in the backyard. So.
That's it. So just the tiebreaker will be how many back cuts Houston hits. The backdoor cuts everybody is having against Auburn this year is really kind of mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And the other night, the same with Wofford. They were hitting backdoor cuts left and right. I'm like, exactly. They were there. They just couldn't finish. All right, we're up against the first break here. We are live on location at Lamar Pizza in Dadeville. It's a beautiful day, everybody. If you're inside, I don't know what you're doing. It's November. It's 70-some degrees out here. There's no wind blowing. It's like what you craft up is a perfect day. So come out, see us. We'll buy your lunch. If you come up and say Auburn Blitz, we'll take care of you here down at Lake Martin Pizza. So stay tuned. A lot more to come here on the Auburn Blitz right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best-kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Everyone to the Auburn Blitz, brought to you by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job too big or too small, residential or commercial. They got you covered. And
Cincy Green, for air that's cool and clean, call Cincy Green. Their dollar-day sales that they have going on with the discounted prices are only available up until Thanksgiving. And I can't believe we're so close to Thanksgiving.
I mean, I don't know what's happening. Like, I think we were in Dallas for 4 months and it just went by like,
Here in Dallas actually gives me chills.
The time warp that we couldn't get out. Yeah. And we're live on location at Lake Martin Pizza here in Dayville, and the food is phenomenal. Like, I know we say it every time, but like for some reason today, and it must be because I was hungry, the pepperoni pizza today was maybe the best. Hold it, everybody, that I've ever had, ever.
And can you believe you only paid $8.50 for 2 slices and a drink?
You can't go to the gas station and get candy and a drink for $8.50. I mean, you look at we were kidding the other day when we were on the road. I said that's going to be about $25, and it was $22. And I'm like, what? We didn't get anything. So you go to the gas station and get $22 worth of crap,
not including the gas that you put in your car.
Oh yeah, we ain't counting that. Yeah, we're not counting that part of it. But anyway, come check out Lake Martin Pizza. We'll be here a little past 1. So if you want to come get some lunch on us, I mean, we're here. I mean, we're telling you, we know everybody's busy on Fridays and all. The reason we're here at Lake Martin Pizza is not for you to flood in while we're here, okay? It's for you to make Lake Martin Pizza part of your plans during the week, during the weekend. They're open on Mondays. There's a lot of restaurants that aren't open on Mondays. So
you like to come after church.
We do.
On Sundays.
We do go after church a lot on Sundays, and both sitting areas are phenomenal. And especially when the weather's good, even if it's cold in Alex City, they've got the
2 heaters behind us right now.
That's right. They got the plastic that rolls down, and then you got the heaters here. I mean, you're not going to get cold, so you can still stay outside and enjoy great food. So come check it out. All right, coaching search. I got accused the other day of saying I hate doing the show. I did not say that. I said I'm sick of having to talk about hiring a coach all the time.
Right.
And so, and I think everybody else kind of feels the same way. But Chad, let me see what you say right there, Chad. Completely off topic, but insane numbers. That is unbelievable, man. Good Lord. 8,164 fish weighed in 2.5 days. They're catching them out there on Lake Martin for sure. Yeah, so appreciate that update. Going back to the coaching thing, I think everybody else feels the same way I do. I mean, who wants to go through a coaching search every 3 years?
How hard is it to not only is the money that you're paying for the coaches buyout or, just the whole staff change? I mean,
so exhausting, man. I'm telling you, just to have to keep going.
And then to go and say that money is a problem and you can't go out and get a coach because it's going to cost more. Well, maybe if you didn't have to pay coaches from how many years ago now?
We're still paying coaches from way back.
If you did a decent hire where you wouldn't need a new coach every 3 years, you could pay a coach a little bit more.
Yeah, you definitely could. I look at it from the standpoint of I was on Gary Harris's show about an hour and a half ago in Tuscaloosa, and he was asking me about, how fast this search seems to be moving. And you and I talked about it with Kyle this morning on the podcast. John Cohen didn't have a choice but to operate in fast motion because the portal in December, the one portal, you gotta have your guy kind of already in line when this season is over. And he said, after the Iron Bowl, he wants to kind of have an opportunity to name that guy as soon as possible. And it's the layout of college athletics now. I mean, if you got a great coach at your place, you ought to just know that people are going to come after that guy and they're going to talk to him while the season's going on. So it's the calendar has dictated how all this goes down.
The way Kyle said it earlier was really, really good of, okay, if you're talking to Lane Kiffin as the example that we were using, if they go and make a deep run into the playoffs and you've got the portal window that opens and then he can just say, lead you on up until the end of their season and then take and recruit all your guys and bring them over there to Ole Miss, whatever it is. I mean, that we know that Lane Kiffin is a little bit of a troll. We love it, but that's the wise thing to do right there.
There's no doubt about it. Ed said, Brett, go listen to LSU in Florida and others who are looking for coaches podcast. Sexton is not only negotiating the coaches' salaries, but is having the schools commit like $20 million of NIL money and 20% increase. Can I just say this about Jimmy Sexton? Like, that guy has single-handedly about destroyed college athletics. I mean, I hate to be that way. Look, kudos to the guy's a great businessman, and he is making boatloads of money.
Does he shower in money?
He has to.
Is his house beat out of money?
But, I mean, he solely controls all this stuff. And, from what I've been told, that John Summerall dropped Jimmy Sexton because he was name-dropping him in the last couple of years about jobs. And he got tired of it. And he's like, I'm tired of you dropping my name when I'm not ready to move on. And so he cut ties with him. The guy makes crap tons of money, and he holds all of these schools over the barrel, and he's cross doing this. Like, all these guys are his clients, and he's basically pimping them out to all these schools. And that's what he's paid to do. I'm not saying anything, but if you want to point to a reason why a lot of this is going on, and the reason things are the way they are, it's because this guy behind the scenes is taking the same guy, and I'm just using a hypothetical, taking X guy and saying LSU, Arkansas, Florida, Auburn, all right, what all are you going to do for him? Highest bidder. Where does, and then where he wants to be, okay, my client wants to be, he would go coach at any of these schools. Tell me what tell me what you can do, because this school said they're going to do this. Can you do that? And it just keeps going up, and his back pocket just keeps getting wider and wider and wider with all the money that just keeps, like it's a direct vacuum of money into his wallet. So, but that's just the truth. I mean, people can say whatever they want to say. Again, I'm not criticizing him. He's doing what he's paid to do. He's doing what he's paid to do. So right. I don't know. I just, John said, Brad, I hate to mention this, but the other show hosts are really good, but for some reason they don't interact with us in audience format. Maybe something I'm not understanding when they host. Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, John. We're always going to interact with you guys. Tubbs said, what percentage of those fish caught were spotted bass? Probably almost all of them. All right, we got to take a break. We come back. We'll stay up, obviously, social media-wise, take a TV break. Stay tuned. More to come right after this.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering, or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensigreen.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances, from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Everyone to the Auburn Blitz here halfway through our program. We are live on location at Lake Martin Pizza, and again, pizza's awesome, the environment's awesome, the tunes are always on point. Can't beat it. I devoured mine. Yours is still over there, but
it'll be gone by tonight.
It will be, but then I'll tell you what isn't gone yet, and it will be shortly, are the Cinedots. And if you hadn't had the Cinedots yet, that's your fault. That's all I can do. They're delicious. So, hey, but make Lake Martin Pizza part of your weekend plans, like your lunch plans, whatever. They are open on Mondays, so make sure you come and check them out. Like Faith said, all of our crew likes to go after church on Sundays. So it's a great opportunity to come enjoy some of the best pizza that you'll ever eat, I promise. All right, so we'll reveal who the winner was from last week in just a minute.
But it's halfway through our show.
That's what I was just about to kick right to you and let you say.
Halfway through our show means Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Oh my gosh. Part of the fun of doing our, score predictions is Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine, because you get to actually get a gift card or a gift certificate from Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine where you can go and pick up 2 pork chops, 2
steaks,
fillets, crazy gift certificates that you can't get from anywhere else, especially with the premium meat cuts that they have and how good everything is there. I mean, we love Pepper Tree, and they're the ones that are letting us actually go and do these predictions and everything like that.
And they're our post-game show sponsor. So all of our immediate reaction shows, which a lot of you tune in, and that's been so popular this year, of course, because it's one loss after another, and we're breaking down how Auburn creatively found another way to lose a game. But
we'll be back at Pepper Tree.
We will be back at Pepper Tree next week.
Mm-hmm.
So
really excited for that.
Hey, the Outlive burger that we're gonna have, that thing looks good. It's got that special tiger sauce on there. Mm-hmm. So looking forward to that. Tubb said LSU not interested in Summerall, with him being in state already does make me raise my eyebrow. Yeah, I mean, I there's so much to look into when you're looking at coaches and why schools look at guys. And, I think, LSU, I don't know what they're looking for. Like, as far as they hired Brian Kelly last time, and it was so out of sorts. You talking about a guy that didn't fit in. That was a fish out of water. Just talking about a lot of fish today, right? It's been a fish thing. But, like, he literally was out of place and didn't work out down there. So I don't – and they're in such turmoil with the AD and the governor stepping in. Who the hell knows who they're going to hire?
I mean, again, I said it last segment, but, like, I don't think a lot of people want to go and get entangled into the mess when you've got the government involved with it.
Right.
I mean,
you and I saw some funny stuff yesterday, and I don't think there's any seriousness at all to it, but could Hugh Freeze end up somewhere? Like, is Hugh Freeze an option for somebody out there? I know he just got canned, but, I mean, is somebody going to hire him?
Is he going to go back to coaching?
I don't know. I mean, is he done? So, Wardam Pizza, Tucker, there's no question. Man, brother, it's so good. It's the best, I promise. So he said, Tubb said, Hi-Fi Clyde's in Chattanooga. There you go. And is at Vandy now, so all right. That's one incognito. I didn't know that guy could be incognito, but anyway. So what we talked about most of this morning on the podcast is John Summerall, but I think there's another name that everybody needs to pay attention to. Now, do I think at the end of the day he gets the job? I don't. But Clark Lee at Vanderbilt is a name. It's somebody that is going to interview if he is not already.
How impressed do you think he was playing against Auburn last week?
I mean, I think
Like when you look at the players that the roster has right now there.
you talking about how he looked at Auburn, what he was thinking. I think he was probably foaming at the mouth to have a roster that loaded. Kudos to him, what he's done at Vanderbilt. Now, again, how much of that would he be doing without Diego Pavia? I don't know. I kind of would like to see what he could do without Diego Pavia. So
Right.
I don't know. I mean, I just think there's a lot to have to digest there. Justin said, yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of got the word that he and another one had interviewed, and very impressed with both of those guys, the other one being James Franklin.
Yeah.
So when I bring James Franklin up, I get either it's completely opposite ends of the spectrum. I never get a guy go, okay. I either go, it's either no, or man, I'd love to hire him. It's one of the two. It's not one of those, okay, I can see that. It's either you really like that guy or you don't. That's the reactions I've had.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely would say that it's would you say it's more shocking just the more we've heard about him in Auburn? Like, would it be something Auburn does is to go out and hire a coach that's been fired?
Yes, I think so. I mean, Britt, good to hear from you. And if that has to be your wife and your kids sitting right over here, you just got a shout out from your hubby over here. So there you go. So good to see them down here. And look, you come join us. But yeah, I don't know. Clark Lee is an interesting name, and he's done a good job at Vandy. Is he going to be the guy at Auburn? I don't know. James Franklin, yeah, you can talk to him right now. He ain't got a job. Like, it's like wide open. And if you were to think it was James Franklin, you would think you'd already be getting that done right now.
Yeah. Well, okay. So remind me about how John Cohen said after the Iron Bowl is going to be when he's announcing.
Right. He said as soon as he can after the Iron Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means overall, but I do know in a time frame he wants to get it done as soon as possible. So the portal and all, they can minimize damage and they can go out and get guys that they need. It's a time, it's a calendar, it's a timeline situation now at this point. So, all right, we're up against another break for TV, so don't go anywhere. A lot more to come here on Auburn Blitz right after this.
Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air has been caring for you and your family's comfort and safety since 1908. For a limited time, we're offering a $39 heating tune-up plus a free air quality inspection. Heating tune-ups improve the efficiency of your system, which lowers energy bills and prevents costly repairs and replacements. More importantly, check for gas leaks that are harmful, even fatal, to your family's health and well-being. Don't risk waiting another minute. Call today to take advantage of this limited time offer.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We are located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill in Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin, comfort for life.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Couple segments left on the show today. We are live on location at Lake Martin Pizza in Dadeville, Alabama. Both locations, Dadeville and Alexander City, great, and they're owned by the same great people. Brett and Stacy do a tremendous job. We're so glad to be partnered with them, and man, the food is just phenomenal. I devoured my pizza today before we got started. So. Never misses, you're right. And then they got all types of different things that you can pick from.
Price never misses, nothing.
$8.50
for 2 slices and a drink.
And how big are those slices?
Oh my gosh, they're cute.
That's really like 4 slices.
Oh my gosh, that could be a whole mini pizza.
Yeah, for sure. So, Britt said if Auburn hires Summerall, do you see Durkin staying?
That's what we were talking about this morning.
Yeah.
Summerall is younger, and so he's able to maybe adapt and change to what college football has now become.
Well, how about he be the head coach and let the defense coordinator do their job and let the offense coordinator do their job?
That's exactly right, because we were talking about some of the older coaches who have just been stuck in the ways and are having a hard time changing of, what it was and what it is now. Could they be able to come together and find an agreement of, hey, this is how we're going to run the defense. You can do your thing. I can give my input because that's where I, thrive more. But that's where we said earlier when this whole thing first started, get a head coach that can be a head coach.
And separate themselves.
Correct.
Yes.
They're responsible for every single position out on the field, every single coach, every single athlete. Let them be responsible for that and not just a certain position group.
I totally agree, and I would love to see, like I'm telling you guys right now, I would love to see DJ Durkin retained. He has proven himself that he can get it done, that he's a good defensive coordinator. I know this past Saturday was not good for the defense, but, he was thrust into an interim role. And
again, can that be a good example of
it's a great example.
Why somebody needs to have all of their attention somewhere, so don't get someone that,
and I'm tired of hiring an offensive-minded guy that feels like, we're going to bring his philosophy in here. He's going to hire an offensive coordinator just for eye candy, because technically they're not doing anything but having a title over there. They have no input at all, and the head coach is still calling the plays. And, do you feel like Kenny Dillingham would be any different if he got to Auburn? Do you feel like any of these offensive-minded guys coming to Auburn? We've had a pattern of Gus Malzahn, Brian Harsin, Hugh Freeze that can't turn loose to the reins.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we've been through more offensive coordinators than we have head coaches. And it just seems like it's a rotation constantly with what goes on. So hiring a defensive-minded guy for a change may go, all right, so you actually going to have to go hire an offensive coordinator, and it's going to be their offense.
It is. And, again, where we got to see where Coach Nix's offense was against Vanderbilt was obviously shocking and not what we've seen throughout the whole year, which is where the spotlight was. Hey, that was Hugh Freeze.
Look, if there was ever any doubt, the doubt has been erased that Hugh Freeze that was the holdup. I mean, going back to the Kentucky game last year, then looking at this year with Vanderbilt, even the Arkansas game, how bad the first half was, and then you make a quarterback change and you kind of just change things on the fly, and how much better that was. I know you didn't score any touchdowns, but you drove the ball down the field and kicked field goals. You actually won the game. Like, it's if he is involved in the planning process at all, then it was screwed up.
Forget about it.
It was, and look, I know I've repeated this a million times, but we had players come up and tell us that face to face that they were better when he wasn't involved in the room. And when he popped in the room and made changes and did things on game day, it baffled everybody, and it threw a wrench in everything. So, look, I know that's water under the bridge now. Thank God you move forward. But the whole point is I would be fine with a defensive-minded head coach that could say, okay, I'm coming to be the head coach. We've got an outstanding defensive coordinator. It's got a great philosophy. I'll input whatever if he needs help, but I don't need to help DJ Durkin. Let me go be the head coach. I'm going to go hire an elite offensive coordinator, and we're going to start scoring points at Auburn again.
Right, absolutely. I think you're 100% right. And again, just we got to see the energy shift in DJ Durkin being the interim right now, and I think John Summerall can bring also that same kind of energy.
You got to sell to these kids that are on this roster right now.
You do.
Auburn has an elite roster, and they've got to continue to recruit, but you got to keep Cam Coleman. You got to keep Malcolm Simmons. You got to keep Bryce Kane. You got to keep Perry Thompson. You got to keep Jeremiah Cobb. You got to keep Xavier Atkins. You got to keep those guys. I mean, they're already in place. Like, every one of those players I just named could go start for somebody else tomorrow. So you've got the pieces there, and you proved Saturday offensively with the right philosophy, you can go out and score 38 points, 40 points on somebody if you use your weapons correctly. And then defensively, if you got a guy really concentrating, it's been an elite defense all year. It took a step back Saturday because of the discombobulation, but you've got everything in place already.
You do. And again, you look at the roster as a coach going through all of this, and you say, like you said, eye candy.
Right.
You look at the roster, and if you can maintain that, I mean, you're walking into a really good
gold
roster.
mine. A gold mine. This is not a depletion. Now, again, you got to be able to save it. You got to bring a guy in here that can sit down with those players and say, look, you are where you need to be.
Right.
And this is why you're where you need to be. You don't need to go anywhere else. And I told you this the other day. it's not just always so easy to go, if you're a quarterback, to jump in the portal and go somewhere else. Because guess what? The place you're going, they've already got a guy probably.
Right.
So
right.
you think you're just going to jump in there and become the starter?
Right.
It's not that easy.
It's not. And the other thing is, too, I mean, the guys that have stayed and waited this out, like receivers and stuff. I mean, you've worked together for a long time. You haven't been able to.
You're close. You're close. I know people don't want to hear that.
But yeah, I mean, but it is just Auburn sells itself of the people that love Auburn.
Right.
And you've just been waiting and waiting. I mean, if you can get the right coach, that's when you'd say.
The right coach just puts it all together. Like Kenny Dillingham said the other day after practice, he said the program's not Kenny Dillingham. It's the fans, it's the facilities, it's the players. All that's what makes the program. The coach is supposed to bring it all together.
Right.
And so, I think that's about as good an analogy as you can have. All right. Up against the final break for TV. Stay tuned. One final segment here on Auburn Blitz. Live on location at Lake Martin Pizza right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carry or cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
SignSource is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
Back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz final segment here, live on location at Lake Martin Pizza in Dayville. The weather is unbelievable. I mean, you cannot – could you bottle this up year-round?
Oh, my gosh. It's beautiful out. I mean, driving with the windows down on the way up here, it was so nice. And
on November 14th. That don't happen very often. So if you're not outside somewhere today, that's your fault. Find a way to – hey, we're giving you permission to knock off work early on a Friday. You can tell them we said to do it, right? We'll take it.
Exactly.
We'll take the money. So, hey, they told me on Auburn Blitz to leave work early. So tell your boss to call us. We'll handle it. We appreciate Lake Martin Pizza so much. The food is phenomenal. It doesn't get much better than the atmosphere here in Dayville and then the one in Allen City. And they're open on Mondays. Look, there's not a lot of restaurants that open on Mondays, but they do.
Yeah.
So you come off a weekend, Monday, you get home from work, you're like, I don't want to cook nothing.
if you're like me, you go ahead and you get a pizza so that you can have some for the rest of the week.
And then normally our Mondays, we've traveled from here to Timbuktu, so you definitely don't want to be cooking nothing when you get home. So, all right, so to kind of close it out here, we talked about some out of left field options for Auburn.
Let's go geographically left field.
Definitely geographically left field. Lincoln Riley.
Could he be the guy that develops a quarterback at Auburn?
He could develop a quarterback and tell you what he don't know how to do. He doesn't even know how to hire a defensive quarterback. Like, does he know that that's part of the game?
Probably not.
Like, the amount of points that in his career at Oklahoma and USC has given up is just mind-blowing. Now, again, go just find you somebody, Lincoln, that knows how to coach it. I mean,
you don't have to do it yourself.
My God, like it just the shootouts.
You know what? Here's the problem. This is the problem with some of these head coaches they're just not letting other coaches do their job.
It's a control thing.
You've got to have a head coach that wants. Sorry, there's a bird. A head coach that wants to be a bird. I mean, a head coach.
Maybe they want to be a bird. So Wes said, please bring back personal pizza back to Jordan Hare. We can't. Yeah. They took. I guess you and I don't get a chance to see the concessions anymore because we're on the field or we're in the thing. So
I like my Chick-fil-A though.
Yeah, there's no question. They take care of us there. So they did away with the pizza, Wes. I didn't know that. I didn't know they did away with the pizza in the concourse. So.
Yeah, I didn't either.
He said, can't have nothing.
Not at Auburn.
Can't have nothing at all. So I don't know that. I don't think that's a realistic option, Lincoln Riley.
I thought you were saying having the pizza back.
That's probably not a realistic option either. It could be both. But Lincoln Riley, I don't think. The John Gruden ship, unfortunately, is sailed. I think that was just talk at the beginning. Look, you know where I stand on that. I like John Gruden. He's probably one of my favorite coaches of all time. He coached my Buccaneers and won a Super Bowl down there. And then could he be successful in college? I think so. But there are some unknowns with him, too. Not going to lie. I mean, the recruiting side and stuff like that. But I think he's forgotten more football than a lot of these guys have ever known. So that's how good of a coach I think he is, X's and O's. Could he surround himself with some good coaches to help? Yeah, of course he could. I think there's a lot of people want to come coach John Gruden. So, but anyway, I think when the dust settles, and of course we'll continue to talk about this, we'll just keep talking about it. When we hear things and get more news, I mean, there'll be some things going on this weekend that we'll have some updates for you on Monday. So Tubbs said, we're here for you 2 times a day, man. Hey, we appreciate you. And a lot of you are.
Thank you.
And as we get ready to close the show out, we want to remind everybody to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Guess what we just did?
Hit 12,000.
12,000 of you guys hit the subscribe button for us, and we really appreciate all of you.
Thank you.
So very much, and it continues to climb. Make sure you hit the like button on all the stuff. It helps us out tremendously.
I have an episode of On the Front Row of Faith coming out today in an hour from now.
I'm ready to see it because I didn't get to see this.
Yeah, you haven't seen any of it.
I'm going to be the first viewer.
Okay, good. Well, everyone go look, like, watch. I mean,
At
share
2 o'clock.
it at 2 o'clock. It's a good one.
Yep, first time I haven't filmed. And so,
I know. Shout out Sophie.
Yeah, I got to see Sophie's filming skills. So, all right, I may be out of a job there, which is fine. I'll give it to Sophie. So, all right, we appreciate all of you so very much. Check out Lake Martin Pizza. We're so appreciative of them and their hospitality. We will see you next time. For Faith Richardson, I'm Brett Pritchard saying, we've enjoyed it. Well, yeah, see you next time for Auburn Blitz.